Hello, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Study Current Affairs Every Day. Today, we will learn an important topic. Today, we will know the names of various folk dances of all the states of India. You can find one or two questions from this particular topic from all the competitive exams. Honestly, you can learn this topic from all other YouTube channels. But actually, they misguide you by telling only a few names. While in the examination hall, you will find a completely new name of these folk dances. This actually happened with me in SSC examination. So believe me, all the names are important. There are no shortcuts. In this video, I tried to cover almost all the names of folk dances and their state of origin. I hope this will help you a lot. There will be a dedicated playlist regarding this particular topic. You can go there and search the folk dances of all the states. So without further ado, let's start. Andhra Pradesh is the only Indian state with 3 capitals. Andhra Pradesh is a boon to India, packed with emerald greenery, soul-soothing rivers and serene temples. While it is widely known for its rich agriculture, Andhra Pradesh is also well stocked with plenty of indigenous art and culture. The traditional dances of this state are highly regarded and are performed in several parts. Popular and well-known folk dances of Andhra Pradesh are Kuchipudi, Bilasini Natyam, Andhra Natyam, Bhama Kalpam, Veera Natyam, Dappu, Tapetta Gullu, Lambadi, Dhimasha, Kolattam and Butta Bomma. Hello friends, today we will learn about Kuchipudi. Kuchipudi is an important classical dance and it originated in the 17th century. It derives its form from the Sanskrit text Natya Shastra. It has a wonderful story with it. It is said that an orphan boy was raised by the village of Srikakulam. He was married off in his childhood. He went to Udupi for his studies. Coming back, he wanted to start his Garhasth Jivan or married life. He came across a river on his journey towards his wife's village. He wanted to cross it, but halfway up crossing, he realized he did not have enough strength. He then prayed to God to give him enough strength to cross the river. Later, he realized that his true journey is towards God. He became a sannyasi then and settled in the village of Kuchilapuram. Later, this Siddhendra yogi taught this Kuchipudi dance to all the villagers. Traditionally, Kuchipudi was performed by all male troops. The name of the cloths were Agnivastra. Now we will learn about Bilasini Natyam. Bilasini Natyam goes back in time when temple dancers used to perform to invoke god or goddesses. These dancers were called Devdasis. Devdasis were assumed to be married to god of the temple. Male performers were called Purusha Sampradayam and female performers were called Stri Sampradayam. Other names of these female performers were Bilasini, Vogini, Swamini. And the famous dancer of this Vilasini Natyam was Sapna Sundari and she was awarded with Padma Vishan. Now we will learn more about Andhra Natyam. It is a traditional dance form having a history of 2000 years. It is performed by both man and woman. Nataraja Ramakrishna, the former chairman of Andhra Pradesh, was the architect of this dance. Bhama Kalpam. Bhama Kalpam is another beautiful dance form. It is a famous dance drama based on Kuchipudi. Siddhendra yogi is the originator of this dance. It has a beautiful story. Satyabhama, the wife of Lord Krishna, was the most beautiful woman, but she had the arrogance and was proud of everything. Lord Krishna had enough of her arrogance and wanted to bring her to the path of salvation. He distanced himself from her. Later, Satyabhama realized her mistake and apologized. Three parts of these dances are Satyabhama, Madhavi, and third is Krishna. The Viranatyam dance is performed in honor of Hindu deity Lord Shiva. Dancers perform this dancing style in the Shaivite temples, dedicating to their muse Shiva, who is considered to be the supreme dancer. This ancient form of dance is performed in three stages. At first, the artist holds the Virabhadra Pallem, which is an enormous plate carrying a fire-up camphor. The roar of several percussions, mainly the war drum, create an overworldly ambience, along with vigorous dancing style. The spirited performance continues till the fire blazes. During this stage, Khadagallu recital is chanted, where a priest brandishes a sword representing to be Lord Virabhadra. In the second phase, the performers hold a long sanctified pole smeared with scare ash known as Vibhuti, which represents the deity's Dwajastambha. In the last stage, the dancers dance with tridents that pierce into their tongue, hands, and ankles, which are known as Narasam. The artists are clad in collar knee-length dhoti and waist. Dapu is actually a drum-like instrument made up of leather from buffalo or goat. This folk dance had a beautiful story in it. Once, a man went to hunt monkeys in jungle. There was a male and female monkey. Since it was forbidden to kill female monkey, the man wanted to hunt the male monkey, but accidentally killed the female. Male monkey then did everything to revive the female. The monkey even beat the drum beat, but its efforts were all in vain. It started to mourn. The man witnessed all this and told the villagers what happened. He played the drum beats and the villagers started to move their bodies. In this way, this dance was actually started. Next, we will learn more about Tapetta Gullu. It has also a beautiful story with it. It is believed to have been performed by cowherds and shepherds of ancient times to amuse and propitiate Gangamma, the rain goddess. A large group of 15 to 20 people perform this dance form, where drums are placed around their necks, creating an amazing beat. Songs are mostly in praise of Lord Vishnu. These dancers wore a sat with turban, followed by loincloth, along with ankle bells. We will learn more about Lambadi dance. Lambadi dance is a folk dance of the Banjara community of Andhra Pradesh. Lambadi dance is done to impress gods for good harvest. While performing Lambadi dance, women wear blouses or shirts with a long skirt. They also take an udhani or dupatta for their head. Every piece for the cloth is heavily ornamented with glasswork. Dhimasa is a popular folk dance performed by Purja tribe of Andhra Pradesh. Both male and females participate in this performance. Dhimasa dance is done in a circle with each other's arms closed at each other's backs. The other name of Kolattam is Kollanalu. Kolattam is a stick dance of Andhra Pradesh. The word Kol means stick and Attam means dancer or play. The story behind Kolattam involves a demon who used to do inhuman things. Everyone was bothered by Asura. Some girls decided to change him. They performed Kolattam dance in form of him, after which the demon was so pleased that he left all the evil deeds. Butta Bomallu is performed to celebrate happiness during festivals. The word Butta Bomallu means basket toys. It is also called dance of masks. Butta Bomallu dance uses big toy-like figures. They are very colorful. The name was taken from the place where the king Tarakasena or a demon lived.